Very exciting, and the wait is finally over. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and after a very long time, 2 years to be precise, we're taking our first look at the alpha demo. That's right, alpha of ALOFT. Yeah, this game available now on Steam as a free demo, which is also a multiplayer survival base building and crafting game. It's very similar to Raft in many ways. See that little island there in the lower right corner? Yeah, we actually get to build like sails and propellers and bases on those floating and flying islands, almost like the base that you get to build in Raft. And of course, with multiplayer, you can explore with a ton of friends. We get ourselves a glider. We can go to many different locations. There is combat in this game, so we could die to death, and that would be a very bad thing. But what also would be bad is for you not to see more of these videos in your feed. So make sure you smash that like button to let YouTube know, hey, I like myself some survival base building and crafting games, and subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Hell, become a member and support like never before, if you'd like to. We're going to start ourselves a new little character creation. I made a character for myself here, and made a little bit of a test to see how the game ran after 2 years. There are certainly some improvements and some big changes to the story, so it's almost like a first look all over again. So let's go ahead and create ourselves a new avatar. You can basically randomize and create a character of many different types in this game, so they've done a great job with the character creator. I know a lot of people like to make their own character, and when you're playing multiplayer too, you might want it to look like you or a character that you usually play as. So a lot of good options here. I think we'll just be going with some generic stuff that kind of looks like me in many ways. I'll just kind of pick some random character here for appearance, but I'll go with my hair and my eye color. You can find the links, by the way, to my Instagram and Twitter down below, and I guess you can see how close I got it to my original self. Also, I've been in Japan and Poland recently, so if you happen to be from those countries, or Slovakia, Czech Republic, I've come to your neck of the woods. So, yeah, go see all the cool places I've discovered and explored with friends, and yeah, thank you very much for being so welcoming in those countries. That's pretty close. I think we could do a little bit better, though. Is there a neater little beard? Oh, that's actually probably kind of close. That's good enough for me. So I don't think we start entirely naked. I think once we create our character, which tattoos are coming soon, too, I think we'll be assigned at least some clothing. Rather than being Robin, I'm going to be Batman. Nope, I'm going to be Raptor. There we go. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and confirm, where they graciously give us some clothes. I'm wondering if in the future these will actually be, things that we can upgrade. So I guess we'll see in our first look. So let's go ahead and start a new game where we're going to play single player, but again, remember, multiplayer is totally possible, and you can create multiple characters per profile. So if you want to create a character for single player and a character for multiplayer, or multiple characters for any reason, you can definitely do that. All right, we're going to start with the beautiful world of Raptoria, and there also is a peaceful mode. So if you don't want to fight any enemies, you can do that. And also there's a creative mode. So if you don't want to, gather all the resources and just want to build stuff and see what you can do, that is totally an option for you too. All right, without further ado, let's take our first look in a long time at ALOFT. All right, well, we're just waking up. Find and gather wood. Tips can be disabled in the options. Well, let's get out of wherever this is. A ship graveyard, apparently. Yeah, we're like in a pit of despair. Now, we probably will walk past a lot of items that we should be collecting, but really I want to see how different this game is from last time. Wow, there's clams all over, implying that there was an ocean somewhere. But let's go ahead and take a look at what's out here. Damn. Quite the intro. Alright, we have to find and gather wood. Let's do that. Now, keep in mind, anything that you do in the game can carry over to a friend's save, too. So if you happen to get a bunch of materials from your profile and carry them over, you can definitely do that. So weapons and armor and other things like that will carry over. Alright, probably a good idea to gather as many sticks and stones as we can. I mean, we've played so many of these survival games, you know exactly the basics. Go pick up some trees, make an axe, pickaxe, maybe a hammer, some basic weapons, maybe some ropes, etc. But our first goal now is to interact with the first knowledge stone, which, well, the game's literally pointing, hey, up here, pal, with the beautiful waterfall, the ribbon there, and of course the little pathway up into the pretty flowers. Wow. Alright, we're going to have to make a jump for it. Ah. Hey, I didn't biff it. Check that out. Our most valuable resource, creativity, was truly limitless. Alright. Oh, we've now unlocked the workbench. So now we can make that and make more stuff. Pretty. Alright, well, I guess a nice little spot for us to start crafting would be over here by the lake. Let's grab some more thingies here and see if there's anything else we can gather. Go down here and maybe make a little bit of a workbench then. So under the B menu, There she is, the workbench. A workstation used to craft tools and various complex items by combining resources. All right. Go ahead and plop that down over here. Love how it looks like something out of Grounded, by the way. It really does have that appearance to it, built out of natural materials and whatnot. And we can also destroy it if we want to. So that's the destroy mode, too, to reclaim things. Let's use it. Now, this is really neat. The way that crafting works in this game is we first kind of have to toy around. It's kind of like how a lot of games use cooking recipes where you have to throw like potatoes and carrots and corn or something together to see if you can make a stew or something like that. But here, we must first learn something, which we've learned leaf cloth. Cheap but robust, could be used as a sailcloth and as crafting material. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of that. And something cool? Yeah, look at that. Oh, the faster you go, I love it. Yeah, the more you hold that button, the faster she goes. Love it. All right, there's also our like a quick menu here for all sorts of different recipes. And then, of course, we got our wood here, but nothing we can make out of that just yet. We might need some more stuff. So let's go look around. We probably should find ourselves some sort of fibers, some stone. Looks like they don't want us picking those, but there's got to be something around here. Ooh, this looks weird. Oh, it's like a pretty little pond. That's pretty. Anything useful in there? Oh, we can collect water. And we're now wet, and we got 5 dirty water, so that's not good. We'll have to maybe boil that somehow. Clean it before you drink it. Okay. That's something to consider. So it looks like as we look at these little rocks, it is something that we can break. So we'll need to make a pickaxe at some point. We'll just have to find some pebbles or something we can gather in order to make that, essentially, back at the little workshop, little workbench. So we're looking for some rocks, maybe over here. Oh, there's like a quarry. That's pretty promising. Oh, yeah, look at that. Lots of little pebbles and rocks down here. Now, the more we gather now, the better off we'll be, you know. We won't have to do as much gathering later on. But when we make a pickaxe and start swinging through rocks, of course, we can gather those too. So 16 stone is a pretty good start. And there is somewhere we don't want to go. Ooh, that is, yep, that is a gateway to hell. All right. Don't want to go down there. Look at how all the rocks and stuff are flying. A little bit of Avatar in this game, too, from, I don't know, the vibes of floating islands and floating rocks and stuff around here. All right, let's get back on the mission. We're going to go right back over to the workbench. Trying to see if these bushes have berries in them, too. We'll need food. It looks like our character may be a little dehydrated or something. I'm not sure exactly what that means just yet, but we'll get to it when we can. All right, let's go ahead and try to combine 2 rocks together and see what happens. We've created a sharp stone. Well, that probably makes an axe and a pickaxe, so let's make a couple of those. And then let's go back to the bench. Let's try a log and 1. Ah, and it doesn't use the material. That is a stone axe there from our log and sharp stone, so that's cool. All right, let's make another sharp stone. Actually, we got 2. Let's go ahead and see if we take 2 sharp stones and a log. Now made a stone pickaxe. Excellent. So that's cool. Did we just learn that or do we craft that? In fact, in order to see, we can go back to this menu here. Well, we haven't crafted anything except for that axe. But if we hit 1, we can assign that to our hotbar down below. Yeah, then we can pick that up and put that down anytime. Cool stuff. So let's go ahead and make that stone pickaxe now that we've learned how to make it. And then, what about any other recipes here? Can't put anything else down. Okay, so that's about as far as we can get for now. So, follow the path up the mountain and uncover its secrets. All right, let's go back into build mode if we can, which is B. Actually, if we right-click, there we go. Cool. Now we can take that with us. I don't want to litter, so... Oh, we could even lay down. That's lazy. So there's a very important reason why they wanted us to craft a few things there. They want us to break through a blockade up here. And by the way, I can't help but think that all these little white squares or rectangles look exactly like Domino's pieces. I can't believe... Not Domino's pizzas, I know, I was thinking it too, but Domino pieces, like the little playing pieces. Now this is cool too. When we mine, we have to time it right, so as you can see, if we hit within the gold there, we'll kind of like immediately mine right away. It's tricky to get the timing down, and it takes a little bit to get into the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Everybody with me? It's mining time. Maybe not all these rocks are capable of being mined, but I guess it does show a little white pickaxe sign if you can mine it. So, oh, wow, that was like a mega kill. Probably a good idea to gather all this stuff, too, as soon as we can. Oh, now we're into the caves. Great. Kind of back where we started, but more mystical. I see a lot. Oh boy, now we're wet. Great. Oh, I see weed in my toes. See a lot of bioluminescent plants, and oh, we're above where we started. That's that little yeah, that's a little shrine that we found. Now again, there's probably a lot of things out here that we missed on purpose. We're just trying to see as much of the demo as we can in the short amount of time that we have. So we will be live streaming this one in multiplayer and try to be more in-depth with all the building and much more. So again, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because maybe we'd be able to play with a lot of you. Get a dedicated server in the future and have everybody build a cool base and explore the world and see what we can find. What is this? Pretty. I get a little bit of a Myst or a Riven vibe from this game too, with all sorts of little weird like pillars and obelisks and shrines and all sorts of weird stuff. There is a clear pathway here. Look at this. Oh yeah, there's the dominoes again that I was talking about. Makes me want to go watch one of those domino videos, you know. Alright, let's get up the pathway and let's follow the path up the mountain to uncover its secret. Well, that seems pretty secret right there to me. What is this? An angel? Hello. Wow. Well, now we built researched a glider stand, or at least learned it. First we have to kind of learn it, then we have to build it, that kind of thing. So, boom. Standing workstation made specifically to build, maintain, and modify gliders. So yeah, now we can build something to build something. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and put it up here, because that would look cool. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Didn't realize those two would be here. And let's see what we can do. Oh, would you look at that? So now we have a basic Oculus. Sturdy, simple, and efficient, has no special attributes. So we can make a glider that has different types of designs. So that's cool. We have upgrades here. I do have a leaf cloth, and we have that little Oculus. And we can paint it too. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I like blue, so let's go with blue and orange. Let's reverse that, though. Let's put our thing down, flip it, and reverse it. It'll be the channel colors. That looks nice there. That's close enough. The pattern we could change too. Outstanding. There's kind of a crescent moon shape there. Let's go with, oh, that looks really nice. But I think I like this one the most. I don't know. There's so many cool options. Let's just go with that one. And shape. Looks like we can change that too. Alright, cool. Now we can equip that anytime we want. And go flying. Explore the rest of the floating islands to find a way out of the archipelago. Alright, so how do we make sure we equip this? E, alright. And of course, it works. Wow. Whew, careful, careful, careful. Alright, getting a little out of control here. Music kicking up. And there's our boost. Well, would you look at that? So now we can pretty much fast travel. Woo! Yeah, what's this? Ah, that's where we started. Alright. Let's go explore over here. Ooh. Oh, what is that? Ah, that's what's been haunting this world. Almost like a barnacle-like thing. That eventually I think is like haunted mushrooms and spores and weird stuff. A little bit of a hint as to what's to come. And what is that? Maybe some roots popping through? Beautiful little tree here. Let's continue down this pathway. See what lies in store for us. Ooh. Oh, right. Do you think we could possibly... Nope. I bonked my head. Yeah, there we go. Now, I can remember there was a secret down here from the last time we played 2 years ago. They probably kept something like that here. And indeed they did. Quote-unquote secret. Hey, look at that, a hammer. Oh, and look at that. We've unlocked a lot of new things to build. And stuff we can break down, too, if we get the axe out. Nice. Cool. And a little journal. Oh, piece of paper. We can also sleep. Oh. And we have a little basket here. So there definitely were some survivors here before us. And there's a tornado out there? What in tarnation? Go up the pathway. There we go. And, find out what's up this way. Ooh. Oh, we found the dark side of the island, really. It all looked peaceful and beautiful. Now it's kind of like, questionable. Is there a fast travel? Or, I mean, a fast transfer? We hold shift, it seems. Maybe more things to break down, more things to discover. Yeah, more baskets. We may miss some of these, that's okay. We'll do our best to find them all, but time is critical. Alright, back up here we go. Oh, and a beautiful day-night cycle. What a gorgeous game. Now, I've seen so many people playing ALOFT again, as there's been, I think, a lot of sponsorships trying to promote the demo for the game. Now, my video is not sponsored, neither will my stream, but I think it's really cool that we get a game where we can build on an island, and that island actually become like a vessel that we get to, you know, teleport around with, or basically fly anywhere. Now, I think it's a good idea. Ooh, wait a minute. Now we got the right idea. What is that, by the way? Hold on. Oh, another knowledge stone. Easier to see at night. Looked like there was a large storm off in the distance. Under the stars, our fate was safe at last. A leaf bed. Okay, so we did see those beds earlier. But I don't want to just stop because it's nighttime. I want to keep exploring and find out what that is over there. There's a giant something over there. And I'm sure there's more stones here. I did see one over there, maybe? No, not quite. But there's a giant storm there, and why? We need to find a way out of the archipelago. I believe every time that we restart this game, the islands are all different, so depending on that, you know, the starting area there, everybody breaks off and goes different directions. You'll get different styles of islands. So we could build here on this one. Ooh, I hear frogs. We got a beautiful little pond, good for water. Lots of trees, and a pretty decent size. All the islands may have different attributes too, like maybe iron or different sizes, which might make them a little easier to defend if you maybe do PvP. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but you know, you can always come to an agreement with your friends not to goof off and everybody just kind of be nice. Always a fair assessment. Oh, there seems to be buildings over here, maybe? Looks to be a house on fire or something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. This is bad. Destroy the corruption nodes to cleanse the island. Bad corruption. Bad. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to be doing, but... Oh, hi! Get wrecked, pal. Nice. We get a micter fiber. Oh, boy. Okay, those boys can explode. We gotta be careful about them. Examine. Oh. Restore the island's ecosystem to gather these. Okay. So obviously, there is some sort of a infection that is taking over all these islands. And maybe if we can reclaim this island, we can then make it our lovely little home. Is that dead? Okay. Destroy the corruption nodes. There must be something different than that. We'll know when we see it. That might be it. Oh, and it's being defended. And there's the node. Oh, and the thing's actually attacking us, too. Giant tentacles coming down and attacking us. Ew. Oh, no. Gross water. Alright, pal. I'm not going down there to fight you. There we go. And now the main battle. Get out of here, pal. Oh, we almost got him. Not his final form. Wow, look at these guys. They're on their last stand. Okay, I need to get away from that tree. Guys look like little Chef Boyardees to me. Their heads look like little chef hats. Not Chef Boyardee, I mean Poppin' Fresh. Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay, good. Now they mentioned multiple nodes. Possibly. What if the, oh boy. Is it dead? It be dead. Oh, we cleared it. Oh, lovely. Oh, maybe this will be our home. We fought so hard to gain. Alright, well, we're in bad shape. Let's go ahead and build a... Oh, and look at that. Now we can start crafting. We could before, but it'd be a perfect opportunity to build all sorts of different foundations, floors. Have ourselves a leaf bed, too. Oh, how fancy. Let's go ahead and put down a crafting bench. I guess we'll make a crafting area over by these trees. And then we'll build our house over on the other side. So let's build that. And a little makeshift bed to get started. Then we'll build a nice house with all the foundations that we need. Okay, let's set home. And let's take a little nap. This island is now your home. Now, we could have probably stopped at a neutral one. Oh, it's windy. Well rested. A good bonus for us. And we healed up. Perfect. So, yeah, we could have pretty much taken any island we wanted, but this one's now home. And we could always change it, too, if we don't like it. Restore this island's ecosystem to gather these. There must be something special here with these. Okay, so there's definitely something we need to do. Windstone, a mysterious glowing and transparent stone with magnifying properties. Now we can make a little house if we want to. We've seen all this before, though. But we can also make a building out of grass. So you can make kind of like a hobbit hut if you want to. And then you could also build out of what I'm imagining stone and then wood, too. So, yeah, obviously, you know, you start with your 2x2, throw the bed in there, maybe like a crafting bench or a, maybe you put storage in there or something. Go ahead and clean this up, actually. I don't think we're done. Oh, yeah, this place is kind of polluted still. We can collect water, but I feel like the hammer would be best for this. Now, this has got me very excited for another game coming soon, too, called Solarpunk. And Solarpunk, just like this game, ALOFT, will kind of have the same thing with building wonderful bases on floating islands. Very cozy. The game certainly has the potential to be that if you want to turn it on peaceful. The combat's exciting, though. And, of course, if you die, so long as you have a bed, you just come right back, so you'll be alright. Introducing animals would rid this island of invasive plants. There we go. So that's what we need to do. So, yeah. I would build a little bit of a base. We have seen that stuff before, but I'd like to go explore. This is something, you know, that every base game has. And really, I'm really reminded of Grounded with this one. The base building really reminds me of Grounded, just with how some of the things look and how certain things feel. Okay, well, now our house is marked, so we can't ever get lost. I guess these little whirlwinds will push us upwards, just in case we start to fall. Not seeing really any animals here. Maybe we were here the other day. Can't remember. It was so dark. That is the starter island over there. So, yeah, that must have been the first island we went to. Then we went there because it looked suspicious, and it certainly was. And now we're going to go here to where the waterfall is, which... Is that bamboo? Oh, it's what looks to be sugarcane, but we need some sort of a sickle for that. Oh. Is there a base already here? Oh. Who the hell got to my server before me? Making me look bad. Well, this is our new base now, guys. Let me just pretend I edited it. All right, guys. Welcome back. After a little break, I've made a sweet base, as you can tell. Very sweet. I've made eggs. Yeah. And an abandoned chest, which is actually not abandoned at all. I'm going to gather all those things. Wood stockpile. Ooh, another axe. Cool. Ah, damn. The person doesn't have a... I was hoping to find a sickle. There does seem to be a lot of sugarcane around. But certainly an island we should come back to when we find a... or make a sickle. Cool little mystery. Oh, is this a grinding wheel? Oh, look at that. Oh, we can put bones in there too? What if we can actually deconstruct that and bring it with us? I don't think there's a way to do that. Let's see. Oh, we do have a stone hammer here. Let's put that on 3 and then the glider on 4. Oh, the glider's already equipped. We can only change that at the station. Alright, so we can't beat that up. But I'm sure we should be able to move that once we discover the recipe. Let's keep looking around. So as you can imagine in a game like this, there's so much to do. So many things to gather. A lot of travel time between the little islands. And then when we've gathered something new from an island, we have to come back, drop it off, and go again. So playing multiplayer would be good. You could have your base keeper who's building all sorts of stuff for everybody. And then everybody who's going out to gather. Looks like more animal recommendations. Is that a little animal? Hello? Hi there. Hey, buddy. I can't seem to pick you up or anything. Oh, did you kill... Oh, did you eat that little guy? A bird. More diverse flora would prove enough food for critters to thrive. Well, there certainly is a little critter there. These look like birds. Well, we found ourselves a sheepy, but I'm not sure how to capture him. Must be something to make a net out of fibers, which that other island could have been home to, too. Hi there. Not sure exactly... Oh, no. I'm not doing that. No. I'm trying to click E and F, but can't bring them with us just yet. So maybe there's some sort of a thing we can bring along. Oh, this looks deadly. Am I in a rancor cage now? Okay, well, I'd like out of here, please. Weapons up. Uh-oh. What is that? Ecosystem vitality. 87%. Oh. These are like draining the, I need to mine through this. There we go. There's got to be one more little troublemaker around here. Keeping those guys from thriving. I'm trying to see if I missed a spot. Oh, no. Going around in circles now. Could be another cave entrance. There's got to be a way out of here through there, I think. Really implies that we should continue to go through that cave. So, a lot of cleaning up the environment, a lot of, getting rid of invasive species, which is good. A lot of mining, crafting. And base building, which is going to take some time to showcase, which is good. I don't see a way out of here. I think we're trapped. Like a rat. Not really. What I could probably do is just this. There we go. There's got to be one more little invasive plant around that we need to deal with. Make the little lambs or sheep or whatever here happy. Pretty cool. Would be nice to mark each of these little islands with a flag. That could be something to get in the future where we can mark them so that way we can come back to them. Just in case somebody needs something, you can say, oh, hey, over at the blue flag island, you can find this material, or over there at the purple one. That kind of thing. Another Big O island. Is this the one we started at? I believe it is, but it looks a little different. Pretty. Well, let's boost through. So each of these islands must have a different thing to craft with. And then once we get started by building our base, we can then start putting all the little sails and whatnot on there. Go over here. And there must also be maps or something to navigate us. Woo! Oh yeah, look at that. ×3. Look at that. Maneuverability, baby. Like an F-22. Swoop it in for the kill. Alright, so this is where we all began. Okay, cool. So the other island was a little different. And this island could still have lots more secrets, but luckily we got out of that one. Alright, let's head back to base, and let's start building a base. That is top-tier speed, baby. Alright, air brake, air brake. And we are home. Cool. Alright, so we know we need to bring some animals here to clean up all the invasive species. We know that there's other things we can do on other islands to fix them up and get them to live again, but how do we make this island more than a home? How do we make this something beautiful? Let's see if we can snap these together. Is there a snap option? Oh, okay. So if we look at the support beam of each previous section, it'll kind of snap a little bit. Definitely want to build like a nice little porch coming out. Okay. Oh, and look at that. We can switch pieces very easily. That's nice. Oh, and they're of all different sizes. So we can do like a very small quarter piece. That gives you a lot of options. That's great. And then floors and things too. Beautiful. There was a snap mode I noticed in the corner. Yeah, so middle mouse button. And it's already active there. But I don't want that. I want a floor piece. Wooden rectangular floor. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. I was thinking that it was building as we went along, but we must need to use the crafting hammer then. Ah, there we go. Man, so timing those swings really important. That's actually kind of fun to learn the hammer swings. And so as you can see, we're going to need a lot of materials. That's one of the things about starting your first base is that it requires a lot of wood in a lot of games. And I'm a little fearful to cut down trees on our base. Well, looks like we can just grab some sticks. Now, we actually do start with a few seeds. We got those here, sturdy fir seed, oak seed, and a piece of paper. So we can actually plant more, more material. There we go. Well, that gives us more seeds too. Perfect. So we do have a way to renew. Renewal is beautiful. And beautiful. Another set of wood. All right, perfect. So trees, very plentiful. And what we could do is we could kind of cut out that whole forest there and then move it to the other side if we want to. Looks like it's about to rain. Great effects on the weather changing. Look at that. I can hear the Weather Channel music right now. All right, so a little bit of a debuff for us getting wet from the rain. Let's hurry up and finish. Look at all the different stairwells that we have access to as well. Really well done. And what's really cool here, too, is that we could build a building for not just the main house, but if you want to get really into it, you could build a granary. You could build like a little, like a captain's cabin, something like that. What can we do with these eggs? Cooking ingredient. Okay, so we can't grow it. We also got some salt. And we got some water here. Ah, that's what that little red thing is. It looks like we're bleeding or something, but it's actually just us being wet from the rain. So a debuff there for sure. And it looks like as we build more, we unlock more too. And check that out. Now we have a leaf cloth stockpile, stone, wood. Very Valheim here. And what looks to be a compost heap, but it's leaf stockpile. So we can get a lot of this stuff out of our inventory. Love the rain. The environment's here really good. Alright, beautiful. Let's continue to design a house. Get back to the wall section. There we go. And can we put in windows? Oh, we can put in various sizes of walls too. That's great. You could put a little divider in if you wanted to. Very nice. Need to see if we have window sections. There's got to be something like that. Rectangular frame, so that's good for a door, which I think I'll put here. There's also an option to put down a smaller section for one. Oh, that's perfect for like making a little awning to your second floor or support. Great. Got rounded pieces too, which must mean we have rounded walls as well. Well, let's get back on the wooden rectangular wall with the nice little support beams. Might be able to cut some windows out here too. Of all the base building games that we've seen, so many games do everything the same, and that's, in my opinion, a very good thing. Where, you know, there's kind of like a mode like this where we build. It's so universally acceptable. But yeah, games can do it all very differently. Obviously, Conan is different than, like, you know, Valheim, which is different than, for example, Green Hell, and so, or Grounded. And those games all kind of do something familiar yet different at the same time. Especially if you're building out of blades of grass, like in that game. Green Hell. Well, actually, that's not blades of grass, but I'm thinking of actually bamboo and leaves, but that'd be more grounded territory. Okay, so can we make a little square piece? All right, we're going to have to probably put down some gables then to mark our roof. One thing I've noticed in survival games lately is that roofs are either developers have got it locked in for the roof, or there needs to be like a one guy dedicated to building roofs. Here it looks like they've got it. We'll see, actually, because I do need to make a middle section. Oh, we do have a corner piece like this. So we could do a gable, and I think that's our best option. Let's go ahead and sleep again. I'm going to sleep in the rain, I know. Crazy me. But we don't have a roof yet. We're working on it. But I want you guys to be able to see, too. And the well-rested bonus is probably good for stamina. Move a few trees away. And I think what I'm going to do is move our forest here away, cut them down, and see if there's a way to remove these stumps. And then, ooh boy, see if I can put the forest somewhere else. Now, I will admit, too, this map is a little small. This little island's a little small. But there could be something to maybe our maneuverability. Maybe we can travel a lot faster with a smaller island. And then, of course, there's always the option to upgrade. So we could always make a bigger base. Or multiple bases. Gather more stones. Oh boy, yeah, we're making a lot of room now, aren't we? Now, there's other games out there like Nightingale, again, Valheim. So many of them have wonderful base buildings, and Shrouded as well, probably one of the best. And PAX as a Die coming out soon. I haven't had a chance to play that one just yet, but I'm very excited to get into more building games and see how the building systems are the same and yet different. I think, honestly, in city builders and in base builders, we need a lot of similarities and then differences. Valheim, for example, with the similar system to this, but with the system of having to build near a workbench and then having ventilation, was very unique. And I think if more games do that, they would not necessarily be copying Valheim, but actually would be copying realism, or like what people who made homes like that actually did and do. That's just kind of how it goes, you know? Oh, we're going to have a big open roof here. I don't see a way I can make a nice looking roof here. Oh, flat roof, okay. I wanted to try to make like one little tiny, I don't know what you call it, little peak at the very top, but this'll do. All right, now we got our hammer out. This is really very much reminding me of Medieval Dynasty now, too, trying to put roofs in and having shingles and things on standby. But, ladies and gentlemen, no longer are we going to be sleeping outside. No longer can you laugh at me with lol down below in the comments section. Oh, look at all those lol comments down there. Oh, they thought they had me, and they did. Okay, this looks a little awkward, honestly, but I think the design of the building is good. Then the kind of walls are something I wish could change a little bit. But, you know, every time you build a base, you got to learn and try different styles. Let's build a door here, too. And how do we open that? Oh, we just walk through. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we can pick up the bed. Can we just hit that and... Maybe we'll make another bed inside so it doesn't disable our spawn point. Cool. And then, in a game like this, I'd like to make a little workshop, too. So we would put our workbench somewhere else. Now, I don't know how to make windows yet, so that's something we might be able to discover later. But there's a plus sign next to that that shows that there's more than just that piece. And you can see them all on the right side. So great base building. This is a very good start for like a day one kind of base. That's not too complicated, too fancy. It's a lot of nothing. You know what I mean? Not expensive, not complicated, not bad. Like, I have to be honest. Island is already your home. Okay, so we can set up multiple beds. And what about demolishing? Can I? All right, I guess we have to go back to this menu, go back to the bed, and then right-click and delete. There we go. Okay, it's kind of a neat way to do it so you don't accidentally destroy something in a base. I mean, comment down below if you've ever, you know, accidentally destroyed your bed or something in your base. I know I have. Or your sleeping bag. Or the worst part is you don't notice it. You're in a frantic rush to try to reorganize the base. Some sort of an attack is coming. You're trying to get everything done. You think you got it all. And then you die. And then your bed's destroyed. Because of you. And it's like, oh, my bad. That looked like nettle. Very nice. I like our little shack. Alright, we got to get out there and find some more pieces and parts then. So clearly we need to be able to build a mast to move our ship around. We should be able to build a thing like that soon enough. I love all the different stockpiles. So yeah, we need to be able to find like a windmill to put, or well, like a sail to pull us around. It very much like Airborne Kingdom is what we're going for now. Let's go leave the base for a little bit. Let's go explore. So yeah, just imagine the base with like a sail on it and a little helm, and essentially that's kind of how we get around. And I've forgotten what islands are which. I don't even think we have a compass. Oh, here it is. This is the yeah, that bamboo island. So we're gonna have to figure out something to put on there. That might give us ropes, and that might let us start moving. Whoa, whoa, pal. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we're good. We're good. I bounced off. We're good. Landed it. Let's see if I can make something else. If I can discover something new. Ah, we've created a rope now. Okay, that may have unlocked some new stuff. Rope stockpile. Okay. And with a rope, kind of helps us to narrow it down, doesn't it? A leaf bucket. Okay. Let's try a rope and wood. What is this? A spyglass. Okay. The recipe system's really cool. Again, many games do this for like cooking, where you kind of have to guess what's going on to try to discover something. Field guide, a tool to take notes and evaluate the ecosystem's health. Oh, that's great. That's literally what I was just mentioning about knowing about each of the islands. That's a must-have. Glad we found paper for that. Hey, we got hay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Food for grazing friends. Okay, maybe that's how we get some of our friends to join us. What else do we have? Leaves, nothing. Oh, yeah, we discovered the spyglass before, yeah. Well, let's make some more rope. That's good enough. There's our field guide, of course. Okay. Starting to repeat some recipes here. Let's go ahead and make a... Love the whole discovery thing, though, and I'm glad that it doesn't actually, like, remove the material. We don't lose it from doing that. That's the spyglass again. Ah, stone sword. Finally, now we got ourselves a weapon. Alright, cool. So now we can really arm ourselves. Let's make sure we got that just in case we get Raid Shadow Legend. Alright, nice. Mess with me now, boys. Mess with me now. Okay, let's see what else we can make. Good to just toy around for a few minutes, huh? New recipe. A stone sickle! There we go! We can go gather those plants. Look at that. Alright, let's go on the hunt then. Alright, cool. Glad we came back to the base. So now we can defend ourselves more easily. We won this base. We cleared it out. We're winning the ecosystem. Gotta say, this game is, we're just barely scratching the surface, and so I'm really wondering, once we've kind of, you know, entered the emptiness of the air, what's the point of continually, you know, exploring? Like, what other challenges will be out there? What kind of dungeons will await us? Okay, so we're getting a lot of sugarcane seed, Emerald Isle wild seeds, too. There's some beds there. Make sure we get all the plants that we can here. Kind of cool, too, that when we got here, we kind of discover... Oh, there's charcoal that we can discover, too. As we open these things, we kind of learned how they worked. When we arrived here, we now learned about all the storage and how to make that. Also, really nice that when we slice something up, it goes right into our inventory, and we don't have to, like, look around for it on the ground. It's a nice little bonus for us, right? Yeah, not seeing anything underneath. Now we got some sugar cane. And we might be able to make friends with the animals with the hay. Who knows? That's that pretty island again. Still looking for things we can gather. New things we may have not seen, like that right there. Mushrooms. A reishi mushroom. There you go. New thing around every corner. Very good so far. Very much equal parts discovery, base building, and kind of like looting. Certainly do love myself some loot. If I do say so myself. Which I do. Oh, we back at the main island again? Okay. Are there any other islands around from here? Try to go through the whirlwind. Very nice. So we're definitely going to need the spyglass to find out what else is out there. And of course there's a giant vortex in the middle. Let's go check that out and see what that might be. So there's all these pretty beautiful islands out here. Some of them are infested. Some of them have animals. That one's clearly asking for us to land at one end and fight through to the other. Oh, look at all the islands out here. Wow. There's another corrupted island here. I assume as we get closer to this, oh boy. They're opening fire. As we get closer to this storm, there's probably going to be more and more of these corrupted islands. Which really brings up the question, when you start playing multiplayer, or when you know, get experienced with this game a little bit, do you go for the nearest island, or do you immediately try to go a little deeper in and clear out one of the more advanced ones? That looks spooky. More corruption there for sure. Yeah, you can see the whirlwind in the middle. tornado, vortex, whatever you want to call it. Certainly ain't good. Alright. We live to fight another day. Uh-oh. Something's mad here. Wow, they made this look completely different within a second. That music, too. Gotta be a node around here. I don't see one. Must be underground. No enemies. Ah. There's a way up there. Let's see if we can slow down. There we go. Can't get through here. Come on out, uglies. Nah. We're fine. They're hiding in there somewhere, and we're gonna get them. Someday. The time today for ALOFT, but I certainly have not even really scratched the surface of this game. From what I've been seeing, there certainly is a lot of different places to explore, and even more enjoyable with friends, because then you can share resources and take turns doing up all the different jobs, which is cool too. But I think this is definitely just like Valheim, a game where you get a different experience with multiplayer and single player separately. So, man, all this content just for a free demo. Love it. All right, well, thank you again for subscribing. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and thank you again for dropping by, saying hi, and I'll see you all next time. Get ALOFT now. Steam demo up for the Steam Next Fest. See you all next time. Goodbye.